Well, this is beginning to be a pattern now, isn't it? I promise this will be a very, 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 very ultra short one. Okay. So I was talking to my boys last night and this morning, and my wife was in the room when we were talking. I explained to them, I said, after I take my usual break from the markets in the second week of November, which you all know is my tentative exodus from Twitter, November 11th, 2023. I won't be returning back to Twitter. And what I said about that, I'm leaving it. I stayed here for about 2 years, and the piece of shit I've been waiting for doesn't have a ball sack. So I'm leaving. It's a cesspool here, and it's very distracting for me because I'm obsessive. So I look, and I'm constantly looking at everyone's tweets to me, and it's very time consuming, and it's very distracting. So I was telling my wife, I said, I am going to be working with the boys, and they're going to have to know, what the morning expectations are and their main takeaways for the day. But I don't want to be sitting in there hand holding them. They have to start doing this on their own. So while that's going to be very brief, 10 minutes tops, probably not even 10 minutes, some of them, it'll be me sharing my bias. This is where I want you to focus. You'll look for the setups in this market, looking for this draw on liquidity. If you don't get it, you don't do anything. If you get it and you happen to get stopped out, you stop and you wait for the PM session. So I'll be doing that for them. And since I'll be basically outlining it for them, I'll be making it public for you on YouTube. So there'll be two actual very short little brief live streams. So that way I don't have to edit. There'll always be rough cut. So if I say something, that's incorrect and I have to correct it right then and there, there's no editing. It's gonna be just like it is. It has to be short, otherwise it'll be like these Twitter spaces. I'll have chemical imbalances and I'll go from one end of the spectrum to the next. But this idea came on the heels of last night talking with my wife, where she was like, "You really are stopping on Twitter in November?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm taking the real break. Nobody's going to have my attention online, and I'm going to start my trading again. And the boys will start their trading in February. It's always the second Tuesday of February. My long-term students know this. It's not something I just pulled out of my ass. It's something I've always done, and it's like a hiatus through the holidays. And I really need this for my family and myself this year. But after talking to her about some of the horse shit that still goes on, I'll spare you all the details. Her response was, "Fuck them. Keep doing what you're doing. Just don't spend as much time doing it." And that's for the people that talk shit about me. So I got the blessing to do this. So it's not like I'm doing doing something outside my partner's willingness, but I have to stick to that amount of time. And since it's live streamed, it'll be only the time I talk. So that's the 7 o'clock news. I will be doing. I guess it's what you guys have been, you know, liking about the Twitter stuff is where I get on here and I talk to y'all and encourage you and sometimes show my ass and, and go off a rail sometimes. I'm gonna filter all that kind of stuff out, but I told you I would use SoundCloud going forward. There's so many things that are going to be coming at you and me and everyone else. You're going to need a Moses, and I'm going to need an outlet. So it's a win-win for both of us. So I'll be using SoundCloud for that. There's no monetization for that. I don't care if you take the SoundCloud recordings and put them on your YouTube channel and monetize. I don't care. You get my permission to do it. I don't care. I just don't want to include that stuff on my YouTube channel. But there will be content in 2024, but it'll be just short right to the point. This is what my focus is for my own analysis. This is what I'm looking for. This is the bias. This is what I'm looking for the draw on liquidity, this particular market. So if I'm focusing on the NASDAQ for my personal trades, I will be talking about NASDAQ. I'm not going to be talking about ES and Dow and Forex and all that stuff. I'm not doing that. That's not what this is. It's right to the brass tacks of what I'm looking at for that day. And since it's for my kids, you know it's going to be the cream of the crop. So I already know that there's going to be a lot of fucking assholes out there that's going to try to parrot it and use it for their own little bullshit. I don't give a fuck, because eventually everybody's going to see it's coming from me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't care. Don't send me your emails and say, oh, this guy's copying. I don't give a fuck. There's bigger things going on in the world that's coming. I don't give a fuck. None of these people are taking anything from me. I ain't worried about shit. So I just want to let everybody know that I'm pissing on in the bowl of the cornflakes of the motherfuckers that are hoping and praying that I shut up entirely. I'm not. I'm going to make everybody else look fucking stupid in 2024. They can't do anything like I'm going to do next year. Nothing. Okay. It's going to be gifted to you. It'll be very, very short little snippets, right to the point. Here's the chart. Here's the levels. They'll already be there. I'm not walking you through drawing the lines, drawing rectangles and talking about this. I'm saying this is where it's going to fucking go. This is the market I'm looking for. And this is why I'm waiting for it to happen. Because of this report, it expected to do this. And then I'm looking for that. Now, my boys are going to be going in looking for that very thing. So I'm not sure how well you're going to receive that, but I just watched that Twitter poll I put up, and I did that so fucking perfectly. I knew it was coming because the bot boy down in fucking Texas, bumfuck Texas, bitch boy that's got me blocked. That stuff doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's too many people involved now. So you can manipulate all that bullshit on that Twitter poll all you want. I'm not deleting it. It's just proof that it's all kind of tomfoolery. I've had my computers hacked. I've had my forum hacked. I had all kinds of DDoS attacks and shit. I've had all that stuff. And I'm still fucking gonna be here. You ain't pushing me out. I ain't going to motherfucking place. I'm going higher. The downfall of ICT. Motherfucker, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't stopped going up yet. I'll tell you when I'm high enough. I'll tell you when I'm high enough. This motherfucking show ain't stopping. So pack your fucking bags, because in 2024, after a short little break between November 12th of 2023 and the second Tuesday of February of 2024, ICT is going to be laying low and enjoying the holidays, resting. But when I come back, I'm going to be a fucking menace, because I'm not acting as Inner Circle Trader. I'm just bringing the shit. It's not brand oriented. It's just Michael. I'm putting down Inner Circle Trader. That title, that hat, that cap, I'm putting it down. It's just going to be me. Just going to be me talking to my boys. And you get to hear it. You get to see it. You get to see exactly what the fuck I have on my charts before the market comes. And you're welcome. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Be safe. And I'll talk to you on Tuesday.